welcome back to Misha's Corner. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be showing you how to make my version of the McDonald's snack wraps. Y'all know they discontinued them. Hopefully they bring them back. But I'm going to season up my chicken tenders, chicken strips, whatever you want to call them. And these are the spices that I'm using. Make sure you're super heavy-handed with it. There's nothing else that's going to be going on. So you want to make sure you season the chicken liberally. If, spice is not your thing, then I guess, go light-handed. But I think you guys should be a little heavy-handed. But make sure you also watch the sodium. I didn't add any extra salt or anything. These two were good to go. This is what they look like. If it don't have all this color, you did it wrong. Start over. While the chicken is marinating, I'm going to make the sauce, which is mayo or non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Both works. I'm going to add some mustard and this chipotle hot pepper sauce. You can use whatever hot sauce you have in your house, but this is what I had. I used it. If I had sriracha, I would have used the sriracha. So now I'm going to add this lemon, mix it up. I'm going to taste it, and if I need extra ingredients, I'm going to add it. Alright, so I wanted some more hot sauce and some chili powder, so I added it. I didn't add salt here either because you already know it's layers to everything. You can't just put a bunch of salt on every layer. So I didn't add any salt to that. So now I'm just going to put my chicken down in here. I have about 3 tablespoons of butter. And I'm going to just say it now. I only cook chicken tender for 2.5 minutes per side. If you're uncomfortable with that, I understand. But you cook chicken tender the way you cook fish, right? Because you don't want to overcook it. It's nothing worse than rubbery chicken tenders. So about 3 minutes one side, 2 minutes the other side, or 2.5 and 2.5. Don't cook these chicken tenders to death. Also, my chicken tenders were room temperature. They're not cold. When you cook cold meat, that's when you overcook it because you're cooking it too long. You don't know if it's cooked right. It was room temperature and ready to go. These are all my station nice and set up. I got my tortillas, my lettuce, my sauce, my chicken. Everyone's ready to go. Alright, so now I'm going to heat up my tortillas for about 5 to 10 seconds per side. You don't want it to go too long. As a matter of fact, 10 seconds is way too long. Maybe 5 seconds per side. Because if you get it too crispy or in there too long, when you roll it, it's going to crack. So make sure not too long. You just want to heat it up just a little bit. Now I'm just going to assemble by adding my sauce down. My sauce looks great. Add your lettuce down. You can use the lettuce you prefer. I'm using iceberg because that's the classic, snack wrap lettuce that's in there. I cut my cheese right down the middle because obviously. And then I'm going to put the beautiful, delicious, moist, perfectly cooked chicken on top like this. And then I'm just going to roll it. No fancy rolls, no fancy nothing. Just roll it over like you're rolling in the bed. This is what it looks like once I cut it open. You can see the cheese, the sauce, the lettuce, the chicken. Look how juicy this chicken is. Remember, chicken carry over cook. So, don't cut it immediately once you take it out the skillet. This is how it looks. And then I just continue making them. And this is how it looks on a platter. And it didn't cost much at all to make all this food. If you had a bunch of kids, you need $15. Go to the Aldi supermarket, and that's all it cost. It was $15 for every single thing on this plate. And I didn't even use all the chicken. This is just some of it. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I'll catch you on my next video. Bye, y'all.